Ok, otra vez. La estrella está llegando al destino. ¿Dónde está la gente? Where is the star?
Astrologists are able to understand the most complex signs among the stars. And because of this, they are not allowed to show any arrogance. If one believes that astrology grants them unlimited power, they will face banishment by the stars. In the past, I was ignorant enough to think that I understood all fates in the universe. Maybe it was some form of punishment. But I became lost. I couldn't see the stars any longer. You should not get confused. If you should become
Sí,
confused
ya no hice el
one
otro
day,
pulso.
not even astrology will be able to help you then. That's what the old hag said. We astrologists can't predict our own fate. But today, those words seem to carry a different meaning.
Hold on. Ahora sí.
I understand now that people won't always follow a beacon's guiding light. Even though the way forward may be dark and dangerous, they will still resolutely forge ahead.
Filósofa la mona.
Fate is called such precisely because it cannot be altered or reversed.
Oh. Oh. Oye, pero qué bonito.
I understand the governing laws of the universe and have glimpsed secrets between heaven and earth. Observing it is enough for me. There are no perfect legends and no heroes that can save everyone.
Oye,
Instead of dwelling on my helplessness,
entonces ¿yo qué soy?
to seize my own destiny. What a magnificent view!
Está a
Lady
punto de decir lo
Magistus,
mismo.
I believe this is the firmest evidence yet of your immense genius. You truly are the greatest archmage in the history of the Immonokreich.
Thank you. Although the Immonokreich really doesn't have that much of a history.
Stars like diamonds and the moon like a pearl. This is the most brilliant night sky I've ever beheld.
It's beautiful. To call up such a mirage, Mona must have a vast and boundless sea of stars in her heart.
¿Mona ocurre algo?
Oh, I'm just thinking. These must be the things that we aspire to. This night sky is incredibly beautiful. In fact, I might go so far as to say it's even more beautiful than what I usually see in divinations. All the stars are in their rightful place. This is definitely my mirage. Only here can I see extraordinary sights like these.
Extraordinary? Why do you say that?
You know, the night
Por si a uno
sky
le gusta el
after
universo de
that
las
is
estrellas y
truly
demás. La verdad que sí.
All the answers in the world seem to have been hidden within. When is my missing son going to be found? Do they love me or not? Will I ever recover? As your stars move across the sky, they record all your life events in their path. And among all the people in the world, a considerable number will see their stars deviate from their path. When your stars are on track, it means you will be healthy, happy, and at peace. Conversely, if your stars go off track, everything will get worse. The starry sky in my divinations would never look as perfect as this. Some stars would lose their way, and others would fall. I wish everyone could be happy and stay on track. To this end, I offer advice and tell the truth. I know it's useless, All fates are already revealed in the night sky, with mine too, just another among them. I can't change anything. Even so, outside of astrology, outside of the words of truth, I still cling to the wisp of an irrational fantasy. We must all live within the confines of reality, but call me presumptuous. But I still believe in miracles. In this vast sea of stars, there are stars for you, for me, for everybody. What are the chances of one star encountering another? Are these encounters not the most wonderful miracles in all of destiny? I don't know. But within Tevat, the stars in the sky will always have a place for us. Even if astrology is resolutely rational, fate remains arbitrary, cruel, but romantic.
Bueno, parece que has meditado mucho al respecto. ¿Has encontrado la respuesta?
I think I have figured out what those stars are hiding. Now I will seize my own destiny.
Atrapa el destino. What? ¡Ah! Y te intercepto. No. Ahí está. Bien.
There was a transparent bird made of crystal. It was beautiful and fragile and could sing the most beautiful songs. But since mortals couldn't see it, they believed it to be a trick. How could a transparent bird possibly exist, let alone sing? When the bird heard that, it flapped its wings and flew across mountains and seas all the way to the night sky, where it turned into a star. Its brilliance was so dazzling that it illuminated everyone. It allowed all those that could see it to follow its light through the dark night, to sail through the seas under the guidance of the stars. It was born in wisdom, but trapped in ignorance. It has never voiced a complaint, for this is its destiny. Guiding people to see their destinies is the very meaning of its existence.
We're back here again. So, are we completely out of the mirage?
Looks like
That's
it.
strange. My mirage didn't contain any hints on the Fatui or the machine. Does that mean they had nothing to do with these mirages after all?
O tiene que ver con la
Or
ilusión del
perhaps
viajero.
these mirages are a mere consequence and not part of a process at all.
Paimon's lost.
I mean, these mirages were not steps toward solving the mystery, but rather a direct effect of whatever's going on. Someone did something to bring the mirages into being. As they were just passive side products, it was natural that they couldn't provide us with any useful information.
In other words, those mirages were only about ourselves.
Pure materializations of ourselves. Interesting.
Everyone, maybe we should go back to where this whole thing began. During our first day on the
¿Dónde están
island,
los Fatui?
the traveler and I checked out the Fatui camp together. We found a strange machine there, as well as some disoriented Fatui.
Sí.
The researcher who spoke to us claimed that the machine was just a Fatui industrial invention. He even promised to not disturb us.
Right. And the Cappy Cap guy looked half asleep the entire time. He kept talking nonsense.
I wonder, is it possible that madness and mirages are two different outcomes of the machine's influence? If so, everything can be traced back to that damaged machine. Except for the difference in how it affects people. This, I believe, is caused by differences between the affected people themselves.
Oh. When you put it that way, it is indeed difficult to distinguish dreams and hallucinations. So what you're saying is, the device affected us differently because we are different from the Fatui.
Yes, and according to our observations over these past few days, I think the difference is that we all have stronger willpower.
Yeah, I can get behind that. People with strong willpower will hallucinate instead of falling into madness. But those who break too easily can't maintain a stable mirage.
In other words, we should go back to the Fatui camp and destroy that machine right away!
No, it should be repaired rather than destroyed.
What Mein Fräulein means is that rashly destroying a machine we do not understand may lead to more serious consequences. It would be better to find a way to repair it first.
Pero si también sabes muy poco de esa máquina, ¿cómo vas a saber repararlo?
If my guess is
Sabes,
correct,
destruir no requieres de tanto
the machine is
conocimiento,
capable of
de
influencing
repararlo
the human
sí.
brain. So we'd better tread carefully.
So let's go now! There's no time to waste!
Chicos, ya es retarde, podemos seguir más tarde. Bueno, lo mejor es que sería terminarlo antes, ¿verdad? Pero si no, también existe el lunes o existe mañana, si es que me da el tiempo. Almotívar. A ver si ya estamos cerca de. ¿Por qué está el Almotívar por acá? Ah, no, tiene que ver con el tema de los Fatui. Primero.
Hey, look! Isn't that the same guy we saw on our first day here?
Everyone's gone crazy. Everyone should get out of here. They'll never wake up. But I was right, my precious. You are invincible.
My precious? Oh no.
Precious? What's his precious?
A
El
miracle
anillo.
machine. Definitely not. Impossible.
I think he's referring to that machine. What a drunkard.
Oh, goodness. The smell of alcohol. Mein Fräulein, please allow me to fan the fumes away with my wings.
Excellent. Please, fan them away from me, too.
Yo también quiero.
Certainly.
What the hell?
I've checked the surroundings, but there's no one else here. Isn't that strange? The Fatui is a big organization, but he's the only one left at this camp. What's more, we didn't even see him the last time we were here. Even the larger gentleman from the first time is missing. I think they must be hiding somewhere. As for why they may be hiding, I'm afraid we'll have to ask him.
But he's as drunk as tone-deaf Bard! Should we wait for him to sober up?
Cleanse him with the holy spring of punishment.
En inglés, ¿sabes qué dice? Que está más borracho que el bardo bastardo. Que el bardo de pacotilla, técnicamente. Pero en español la traducción no lo respetaron. ¿Por qué?
Mein Fräulein means to splash him with water.
Ooh, sounds like a good idea! Let's try. Hey, he opened his eyes!
Huh?
Hey, are you one of the Fatui? Can you tell us what happened here and what that machine is for?
Fatui? Ha!
Vamos a ver qué dice realmente.
Those blockheads from the administration will regret it now. That's what you get for rejecting my research and forcing me to conduct my research on this deserted island. My precious.
Está
Why
cuckoo.
is he crying? Looks like he has a lot of pent-up emotions.
You
Así.
mocked me.
Que es un
And
pañuelo.
my precious invention. You don't know anything about the future.
La cara de
Only my
traumitas.
invention can help us conquer the world. Idiots. Such idiots. Ow! Don't hit me. I won't blow up the lab again. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
This man's gone insane. There's no way we can communicate with him.
He wasn't like this when we first met him. It looks like the effects have grown worse, to the point of driving him mad.
My manuscript. My manuscript. Only that can save.
Manuscript? Where is it?
Don't yell at me. Don't yell at me.
Official, don't yell at him.
Then I'll... Let me try. Kind sir, look at me. Now, tell me, where did you hide your manuscript?
No, don't force me to write a report. Go away.
He's completely lost in his own imagination.
Allow me. Please excuse me.
Así me sirve el investigador de un empujado.
Oh, my butt.
Por una caída. ¿Te recuperas de la borrachera? No es cierto. The
Not a
hell?
mushy mess anymore.
¿Cómo?
Can you tell me where you put the manuscript?
The manuscript. The manuscript is in the crack over there.
Finally! Otherwise, I was gonna have to blast some of my loudest rock and roll in his ears.
Kazuha hesitated for a long time before making a move. He's so nice.
Es muy considerado.
Everyone, let's search the stone cracks nearby for the manuscript.
Ya está Loris. Ay. Notas de Persikov. Aquí hay uno.
Found it!
Yo lo encontré. No te lleves
Congratulations.
todo el crédito, doña.
We found the key to solving the problem.
Let me see.
¿Dónde estudia el manuscrito con atención?
Just as I thought. This machinery, named cognitive mimicry, is capable of altering the state of people's brains. It was
Ah,
invented by the researcher we met earlier. His name is Persikov.
simulador cognitivo.
According to the manuscript, the Fatui officials did not support Persikov's research. They believed he had taken the wrong path. But Persikov insisted on putting his machine to use. In order to achieve that, he disassembled the machine and used his connections to
chocolate.
transport the parts to this deserted island.
How did they find this island? The Fatui's intelligence network is not to be underestimated.
Persikov was dead set on carrying out his experiments on this island. Most of his subjects were junior Fatui soldiers who all signed a waiver beforehand. It looks like they really thought this machine would benefit the Fatui.
How does the machine work?
That's most likely top secret. The manuscript didn't reveal any details, but Persikov did mention that the machine was modeled after the power of a god. Does that mean there's a god connected to these dreamlike mirages and
Sí, la de Sumeru.
found a way to research?
La de Dendro se supone, ¿no?
Clearly. Otherwise, they wouldn't have been able to reproduce the god's power.
¿No existe un dios así? Sí, ¿no? ¿Es la de Sumeru? Porque según decían de que el arconte de Sumeru, aparte de que pues, es el arconte obviamente de la sabiduría, que por eso se les suele aparecer mucho en los sueños. Que es común que se les aparezca en los sueños para obviamente como que inspirarte ante la inteligencia.
Anyway,
¿De verdad existe un dios así?
Persikov's
Sí, es la de
experiment
Sumeru.
did not go as
Muy
planned.
buena forma de
The
introducir
machine
sus
broke down
poderes.
just days after it was activated. They tried to fix it, but the technologically illiterate Fatui soldiers completely ruined the machine. Even its most important component of all, the crystalline cores, got ejected and disappeared.
A testament to the importance of maintenance in all aspects of life. I believe we can all learn something from this.
Persikov may be a mad scientist, but he didn't want to see his subordinates suffer. Besides, if he didn't solve the problem, he would end up going insane as well. As a last resort, Persikov went out on his own to look for the cores. But he was just a sickly researcher, unfit for the task. He had to give up. Then, Persikov went searching for the soldiers who had gone mad and strayed from the group, and took them to a hidden cave.
I think that was where they were at the day we arrived on this island. Persikov was taking a strong Fatui soldier somewhere.
Yes, it took Persikov all of his strength to get all the missing soldiers into the cave. He tried to snap them out of it with music and poetry, but nothing worked.
We came here once, but there was no one around. Come to think of it, that must have been the day Persikov was busy gathering the soldiers into the cave.
There's good news and bad news written on the last few pages. The good news is, Persikov managed to figure out the location of the crystalline cores by piecing together the snippets of information he could get from the delirious soldiers. The bad news is Persikov failed to revive them and eventually succumbed to the device's influence himself. The last few pages of the manuscript are just unintelligible drunken scribbles.
It appears that the responsibility for this issue now falls to my retainers and I.
Hasta de vacaciones tengo que trabajar.
There's a map in the manuscript. The markings should indicate the locations of the crystalline cores.
Ay, no me digas que los tengo que buscar. Qué flojera.
We've got no choice but to find the crystalline cores now.
Sumeru en un evento aunque una lástima para la gente que no pueda jugar. Para eso estamos los streams, ¿cierto?